Hello everyone, it is Andrea from Energy Healing by Andrea, and we are pulling a card from the Star Temple Oracle today because we haven't done that one in a while, and that's the one where we get to learn about the Seven Sisters of the Pleiades and have a card. So we'll learn a little and we'll know a little. So we are going to ask, what is in our highest good and best interest for us to learn about and know about today? What messages are out there? What energies are out there? What does everybody watching this today need to hear? Electra. The Awakener, rise out of the ashes. I rise like the golden sun. That is a fun card. I imagine she's like going in the universe through the planets, like on the Jetsons is what I'm picturing based on this picture. Anyways, okay. So Electra, let's learn about her first. Electra is the third brightest star in the Pleiades constellation. This luminous star flickers brightly on and off because it rotates so rapidly. Her name means amber, and she is often portrayed as a golden goddess associated with lightning, the sea, storms, mountains, and clouds. Her chakra is the solar plexus. The crystal is amber. A brief history and mythology of her. Electra was the wife of the pragmatic Italian king Corythus, but also a passionate lover of Zeus. She is the mother to two sons, Lasian and Dardanus. Her youngest son, Dardanus, would go on to be the founder and warrior king of the famous city of Troy. When Troy fell, it is said that Electra grieved infinite golden tears and disappeared from the sky, earning her name as the Lost Star. The archetype says the Awakener. The Awakener archetype activates spiritual growth and balance via the feminine influences of sorrow and vulnerability. After the storm comes the stillness. As the Awakener, Electra triggers spiritual awakening and collective ascension. Her tears awaken humanity with compassion, empathy, and kindness for eternity. Electra initiates profound soul learning by encouraging you to dive deep into the shadow to release limiting beliefs, past hurts, and embedded grief. Embrace the lessons and blessings with gratitude and self-compassion. The sacred doorway to this deep spiritual awakening is the solar plexus chakra. And now learning about the card, the Awakener. The star words for this are spiral, awaken, and soar. As the Awakener, Electra appears to those who have been on a slippery slope of self-sabotage only to awaken, rise out of the ashes, soar into the stars, and ascend like the golden sun. The University of Life has taught you a lot. You may have even hit rock bottom, but your soul's growth has been accelerated due to the hard-hitting knocks and tough life lessons you have experienced in the past. Surrender any regret with self-compassion and know that you are back on your higher, happier, and golden pathway. Stronger and wiser, you soldier on with confidence. So that is a great message. Obviously, I talk about shadow work a lot. We have to go through things. We have to grow. If we are not going through the things and growing, we have to keep going through the lessons until we do. I do feel like when I was reading that first part, though, where it says the shadow is to release limiting beliefs, past hurts, and embedded grief. I feel like that embedded grief is one of the things that we have a hard time releasing. Like we're like, okay, we've learned our lesson, let's move past. But then like we're allowed to have felt that pain. That did happen. We did experience it. It was awful. And so by learning the lesson and moving on, great. But we are still allowed to heal that embedded grief that's stuck in there. I mean, obviously, I release stuff for people all the time. I release stuff for myself all the time. But those words just popped out to me because I'm like, you know, as people have hit rock bottom, a lot of bad stuff has happened. We keep going down and down. But then if we don't release all of the stuff, all of the programming, all of the beliefs, and the grief that was associated with something, then we can't truly like enjoy our life going forward because we still have that piece of us that's stuck in there, that's hurt, that's damaged. And so we want to make sure that all of that stuff is out so that there's like this empty canvas we can kind of start with. Now, obviously not empty as in none of that stuff like never happened, but like empty as in it happened. We've now released all of the stuff associated with it, and now we can fill all of that stuff in with good stuff and be vulnerable and allow love and kindness and the good stuff to come in. We don't have to stay hardened because of that past stuff that we experienced. So, yes, surrender any regret with self-compassion and know that you are back on your higher, happier, and golden pathway. And if you hadn't gone through it all, then you wouldn't be able to be on this higher and happier golden pathway. So I know it's hard to be grateful for, but it happened for a reason, and it leads us to greater, better things. And this chick seems awesome. So, yep, rise out of the ashes. I rise like the golden sun. That's your message for the day. Try to release everything connected to stuff so you can allow all the greatness to come in.